Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel, and today I'm going to go into this Matco torque wrench, part number Tango Romeo Charlie, 250 kilo. It's a 72 tooth torque wrench, half-inch drive, and ranges from 50 foot-pounds to 250 foot-pounds, and is 25 inches long. So it is made in the USA, so yes, I am all about supporting the USA and purchasing what I can in the USA. Now, let me start this video off by saying this does not apply to electronic torque wrenches or specialty torque wrenches that have a lot of features and design work put into them. This is your standard torque wrench design, but with a nice pull tab here to make adjustments. And before I start off this video, there's nothing wrong with this torque wrench. This torque wrench is actually very nice, and I really enjoy having this torque wrench and using it because it's very accurate and very handy. But my point of this video is who is spending $400 or more on a click style torque wrench? If you are, you need to educate yourself, especially in today's world with so many different brands out there available, so many different brands that have good quality and much better prices. If you're paying for a torque wrench like this for a name, you need to educate yourself. If you're paying for it because you believe other brands aren't good enough to hold up to everyday rigorous use, you're wrong. And also, if it's going through everyday rigorous use, for one, I don't know if I want to use a $400 torque wrench if it's going to be getting the crap beat out of it. That's just my thoughts on it. Now, you guys might wonder why, well, you bought this. No, well, actually, I went to college and the SGLI bill covered all of my tools when I went to college, so this was provided to me in my toolkit. And no, I would never spend $400 on a click style torque wrench. Now, there are, like I stated before, electronic torque wrenches out there that provide you with a lot of cool features and stuff that just make the day-to-day job so much easier and really nice, just convenient. But when it comes to your standard style torque wrench, click style, I just can't justify spending $400 on a tool like this. And this doesn't just apply to torque wrenches. I mean, this applies to a lot of tools out there. Also, everybody, please keep in mind that this is the price found on the actual Matco website. I'm not sure what the prices are on the truck itself, if they're lower or anything like that. But when there are, Carlisle, Gear Wrench, even Snap-on and other Matco ones that you can find online for half the price, let's say $150, because you can find a lot of them on there for $150, especially with more features, some electronic ones as well. Just doesn't make any sense to me as to why somebody would pay $400 for this, or why you would even try and list it for $400. But that's just my thoughts on it. I just wanted you guys to know that the $385 that I found this for was on the actual Matco website, and that there are a lot of different options out there rather than paying $400. So let's say you're going to, how can you justify spending $400 on this? Well, I buy it on a tool truck. I can do payments of $50 for a week for X amount of weeks. Well, why don't you go get a Gear Wrench, Carlisle, Snap-on, other Matco one on, this website or at this pawn shop for $150 instead of the almost $400? Well, I don't have $150 to spend right now, so I'd rather just spend, 2 to almost 3 times the price just because you can make payments. How about you take $50 out of your pocket and just save it for 3 weeks and then go buy that torque wrench somewhere else? That's just my philosophy or thoughts on it. I don't think spending double to triple the amount on tools is necessary just because you can make payments. Now, don't get me wrong, that's not for everything. There are certain things that, that are specialty items that you can't come by very often and can't find, good deals in stores. Some things you just can't find anywhere else. And some things are just naturally expensive because they're specialty things. But if it's something that you can, mass amounts of brands produce and you can find one that's reliable, why not do it to save yourself some money? If you guys don't know, if you guys think that there's just 5-10 brands out there, you really need to educate yourself, because just because you're in this, let's say, a professional or a DIYer, no matter what you are, there are so many brands available today. You don't have to buy off the tool truck. Don't get me wrong, it's great to support your tool truck drivers and everything. That's how they make a living. It's also good to buy USA, support America. But when it comes to spending $400, how can you justify spending $400? I guarantee you there are a handful of other brands out there that you can get for a portion of the price that will last just as long as these torque wrenches. So you really need to do research, or if you're buying off the tool truck or tool truck brands, let's say Matco, Snap-on, Cornwell, Mac, any of those, if you're buying any of those, I really hope that you're finding really good deals, or maybe buying them used, or finding them online or in stores where they've been pawned off, anything like that, where you find really good deals. But to justify spending $400 on something like this, I can't do it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. If I'm going to spend $400 on a torque wrench, it better have a lot of different features to it and settings, like your electric torque wrenches. But that just blows my mind, and maybe some of you guys can justify it. I would like to hear your justification down below, because I know there are a lot of people that buy $400 torque wrenches and click style. Doesn't make any sense to me, especially in today's world when there's so many different brands available, and a lot of them are still really good quality and can handle day-to-day use. Believing that there are only 3 to 5 professional brands out there that are going to stand up for lifetime, you're wrong. Even those companies have tools that fail all the time. So please, that's just a quick tidbit. When I saw the price of this, when I looked it up for my previous video, it really just kind of hit something in me and kind of blew my mind. So let me know your guys' thoughts, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of your thoughts, or what torque wrench you got and what you spent on it, and maybe if it is a higher price, can you justify it? And other than that, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. See you guys next time.